will create a company. So click on create option, and from here we will create first company. So I'm going to create company bike showroom company. You can create your bike showroom company name. In address column you have to fill your company registered full address, and in state select your registered state. Fill your PIN number, telephone number, mobile number, fax number, email ID, website, all the details of the company. And the next option is financial year beginning from. If you are creating your company in 2023, so financial year and beginning date will be 1st April 2023. Company created successfully. Now we will do GST registration details. So click on GST detail yes, and provide all the GST related details of the company like state, registration type, and GST applicable from, GST number. All the details fill, and by pressing Ctrl A save this screen. Now you can see bike showroom company created successfully, and also GST configuration done successfully. From gateway of Tally press V, and from the right hand side we will select purchase voucher. So first we will purchase bike. So by pressing F2 you can change the date in which date you have purchased, and in the suppliers invoice number fill your suppliers invoice number, and in party account name by pressing Ctrl C you can create your party ledger. Click on company option and then F11 features option. From here we will enable batches option. So you can see enable batches, mark this option yes and save. If you are maintaining bike showroom accounting, so batches option is required. So by pressing Ctrl C we will create our suppliers ledger. So I'm going to create here Suman Auto company. By this company we are going to purchase. So this is our suppliers. Under group we need to select sundry creditors, maintain balances bill by bill yes, fill all the information related party like address, state, PIN number, registration type, GST number, and by pressing Ctrl A save the ledger. In purchase ledger Ctrl C press and we will create purchase ledger account. So I'm going to create here purchase account. Under group purchase account, GST will be applicable, set alter GST detail will be no, and type of supply goods. If stock ledger created, so select your stock ledger. If not created, by pressing Ctrl C you can create from here. So I'm going to create here Pulsar bike stock item. By pressing Ctrl C you can create a group. So I'm going to create a group by pressing Ctrl C. Here we are going to create showroom. So we will put all the stock item, finished stock item under groups showroom. By pressing Ctrl C I'm going to create here piece stock unit. As we have enabled batches wise option, so batches wise option has been enabled. Now you can see maintain in batches option is showing here. So I'm going to mark this option as the yes, so that we will use this option. GST will be applicable, and set alter GST detail press yes. You have to fill HSN code of this bike. So I'm going to put here HSN code, and in taxability select taxable. 28% tax rate will be applied on this product. By pressing Ctrl A you can save this screen. Now when you select product you can see there is showing list of batches. So click on new number and you have to fill the batch number of the bike, and fill the quantity, the rate on which rate you are going to purchase. So let's suppose we have purchased this bike on this rate. Second, by pressing Ctrl C we are going to create second bike. So I'm going to create here Bajaj bike. Under group you have to select showroom, as because we are going to keep this bike in showroom. In unit select pieces, batches will be yes, GST will be applicable, and SSC code of this bike, and in taxability select taxable, and 28% tax rate will be applied on the bike. And by pressing Ctrl C you can Control A you can save this screen. Again you have to Tally will ask you batches wise. So you can put here batch number of the bike, quantity and rate. Third bike we are going to purchase. So first we need to create a ledger of the bike. By pressing Ctrl C, we are going to create here Platina bike. Under group showroom, unit will be pieces and maintain in batches. Yes, GST will be applicable. HSN code of the bike, and in taxability select taxable and 28% tax rate will be applied. And by pressing enter you can accept. Every time Tally will ask you batches number. So every bike has a new batch number, so you have to click on new number and fill your batch number and fill quantity and rate. Now we are going to apply tax on this purchase. So by pressing Ctrl C, we will create CGST ledger under group duties and taxes. Then select GST and central tax. We are going to purchase from local, so that's why CGST and SGST will be applied. This same likewise we will create SGST ledger under group duties and taxes, then GST and select state tax and save this. Now you can see our purchase is done. If you want to see print preview of this purchase, so click on print option and then current, and you can see print preview of this purchase. By pressing Ctrl C, we are going to create here a ledger of TCS. TCS applicable on excess purchase of 50 lakh. If your basic purchase value is more than 50 lakh, so TCS will be applicable. Party will collect from you TCS. So you need to create a TCS ledger under current assets. Why current assets? As because this is not our liability, as because we are going to pay. So that's why we will create TCS ledger under current assets. We will claim TCS after a return. So now you can see basic value is 19 lakh 30,000. So if we have purchased, let's suppose we have already purchased by this party more than and the limit is crossed now, so party is charged TCS on this bill, so that's why we are going to pay TCS on this bill. We in the past we have already purchased more than 50 lakh rupees. So this is how you can book your bike purchase entry with TCS. Next purchase we are going to done. Let's suppose if you are in bike showroom, so you purchase finished good, you purchase accessories. So many purchases you have done. If you are working in bike showroom, so by pressing Ctrl C, we are going to create here service automobile company ledger. Under group we need to select sundry creditors, maintain balances bill by bill, yes, and fill all the information of the party correctly before saving the ledger. If you are going to purchase in purchase account, select purchase ledger. By pressing Ctrl C, we will create here ledger. So here we are going to purchase a spare part of the bike. So I'm going to create, by pressing Ctrl C, we can create workshop, as because all the spare parts we will receive, we will keep in workshop. In unit select pieces, GST will be applicable, set alter GST, yes, and you have to put the HSN code of the spare parts. In taxability select taxable, and 18% tax rate will be applied on this product. And in quantity, mention your quantity, purchase rate. So this is how we have to create second spare parts ledger. By pressing Ctrl C, we will create second spare parts stock item ledger. Under group we have to select workshop, as because we are going to receive this spare parts in workshop, and fill all the information related stock item like HSN code. In taxability select taxable, and whatever tax rate will be applicable you have to mention tax rate. In quantity, I'm going to purchase, let's suppose 100 at the rate of 200 rate. By pressing Ctrl C, we are going to create here Third, spare parts name. Under group workshop, stock unit pieces, GST will be applicable and set alter GST yes. HSN code of the product, taxability in taxable. And here, let's suppose this is a 5% spare parts stock item. And in quantity, fill rate, on which rate you are going to purchase. And here I'm going to apply CGST and SGST. So this is how you can purchase spare part of the bike as I have shown you in this video. Third purchase we are going to done. So same in purchase voucher you have to done. By pressing F2 you can change the date in which date you are going to purchase, and in suppliers invoice number fill suppliers invoice number, and by pressing Ctrl C you can create a new party ledger. So I'm going to create here Shruti bike accessory ledger, and under sundry creditor here we are going to purchase accessories of the bike. In purchase account, select purchase account. By pressing Ctrl C here we are going to create bike accessories stock item ledger. So here we are going to purchase seat cover. Under group, if you wish you can create a group by pressing Ctrl C. I am going to create here accessories stock group. In unit select pieces, GST will be applicable, and set alter GST detail, press yes, and fill all the details related to stock item like HSN code. In taxability, select taxable, and on seat cover this is the 18% tax rate apply on this product. And in quantity, let's suppose we have purchased 100 quantity at the rate of whatever rate you are going to purchase, mention rate. By pressing Ctrl C we are going to create a next stock item which is wheel lock. Under accessories group, provide HSN code of the product. In taxability, select taxable, and let's suppose there is a 28% tax rate apply. Select quantity and rate. By pressing Ctrl C we will create mat. Mat is also accessories. Under group accessories, and fill HSN code of the product. In taxability, taxable, and 5% tax rate apply on this product, so we will mention 5%. In quantity, mention quantity, rate. So this is how one by one you have to select all the accessories of the bike. Apply CGST, SGST if you are going to purchase from local. Apply IGST if you are going to purchase from intrastate. So this is how we have purchased different kind of purchase in bike showroom. We have purchased finished good, and we have purchased spare parts, we have purchased accessories. So you can also purchase from here. By pressing let's open balance sheet. So you can see there is a under current liability you can see duties and taxes and purchases showing over Tally Prime, and from gateway of Tally press fee, and from the right hand side you have to select sales voucher. By pressing F2 you can change the date in which date you will sell your bike. So in party account name you can select if you are going to sell bike in cash, so you can select cash ledger. If you are going to sell any party, so by pressing Ctrl C you can create a company ledger to whom you are going to sell your bike. I'm going to create here our customer ledger Shiv Kumar. So Shiv Kumar ledger will be created under group. You can create here group by pressing Ctrl C. Let's suppose some customer don't buy in completely in cash, they finance their bike, so you can create by pressing Ctrl C bank finance company ledger over here. Let's suppose some bike finance from HDFC bank, so you can create by pressing Ctrl C here HDFC finance company. You can create any of finance company group over here. So I'm going to create here HDFC bank finance company. Shiv Kumar finance their bike from HDFC bank. So we can create a group under sundry debtors. So you can also create, this is how, so you can whenever you want to track, so you can track your customer bank, by which bank they have financed their bike. Sales account ledger will be created under sales account. GST will be applicable and set alter GST detail, press no. Type of supply, select supply, select good, and from here you can select your bike. So first I'm going to sell here Pulsar bike. So I'm going to select Pulsar bike. Tally is asking. So you can select batch number and quantity and how much rate you are going to sell this Pulsar bike, and you have to apply CGST and SGST if you are selling in local area. If you are selling interstate, so you can apply IGST. So this is the complete entry. Save this entry by pressing Ctrl A. So in first entry we have seen how to record sale entry when customer finance their bike. In second entry I'm going to show you if you sell to any company, any B2B sale, how you will be record in Telegram. So by pressing Ctrl C you can create your buyer's ledger. So I'm going to create here Shubham Trading Company ledger under sundry debtors. Suppose some B2B customer purchase bike and they make payment from their current account. So you can create here their company as I show you. And in select sales account, select sales and name of item. You can select bike name. So which bike they are going to buy. So I'm going to sell here Pulsar bike, and you have to select every time batch number and fill quantity and rate. Apply. Let's suppose they buy one more bike by Platina company. So select Platina company, batch number, quantity and rate. If your buyer asks for home delivery or for company delivery their bike, so for that you need to ask freight charges. So by pressing Ctrl C you can create freight charges later under indirect income, as because freight charges is going to be indirectly income for your company. At GST, in GST applicable, so here you have to select not applicable and then select GST option, and after that goods option, and based on value. So freight charges will be applied whatever freight charges you are going to take from company. So fill the freight charges and apply CGST and SGST. So this is how, if you're selling B2B customer. Third entry we are going to record if you're selling your accessories, or if you're selling spare part of bike, so how you will be sell spare part of the bike. So select sales voucher, change the date, and you have to select if you're selling bike spare parts in cash, so select cash ledger, and in sales account select sales account and name of item. Here you have to select spare part of bike, or if you are selling bike accessories, so you can select if you are selling seat cover, so select seat cover, quantity and rate. And second we are going to sell wheel lock 10 pieces at the rate of 70. And third we are going to sell mat, so how much quantity is to be sold, fill and fill rate. After that, one by one you have to select all those products you are going to sell. And after this, if you are taking freight charges or any kind of charges, you can apply. So I'm going to apply here CGST and SGST. So this is how, if you're selling your bike accessories in cash, you can book that sale entry in Telegram and save this entry. Next entry I'm going to show you if you're selling spare parts. So how you will record that spare parts entry. So in the same voucher, in sales voucher, and if you're selling in cash, so select cash voucher, in cash ledger select cash account, and one by one you have to select your. So again I'm going to sell here seat cover 10 pieces, and then mat Some customer takes vehicle service charges. Let's suppose they have buy accessory and they have take service from center. So service center apply vehicle service charges. So you have to record this entry and you have to create this ledger under indirect income. GST will be not applicable. Select GST services and total on value, and how much services in the description you can mention which kind of service you provide the customer, and you can fill here amount, and after that you have to apply CGST and SGST. So this is how, if you provide any kind of vehicle service to the customer, so you can raise the invoice. If any customer takes AMC service charges from your service center, so how you will be raise AMC charges invoice? So from the right hand side, you have to change the mode, select accounting invoice, select your buyer's ledger if ledger not created. So you can create from here by pressing Ctrl C. You can create new ledger. If ledger created, so you can select by pressing Ctrl C. We will create AMC service charges ledger under group indirect income, as because you are going to take AMC charges which is indirectly income for your business. GST will be applicable. Provide SSC code of this service and nature of transaction not applicable, and 18% tax rate will be applied on this service. In narration you can mention, in ledger description you can mention period for which to which period you are going to sell AMC charges. So this is how, if you are selling if you are providing AMC service for any customer, so you can raise invoice, and whenever any problem comes in the vehicle, customer will take their vehicle and take a service, and you don't have to charge anything, as because customer already paid AMC charges, so there is no need to take additional charges for any kind of service during the year. Next entry, we are going to record RTO charges and insurance charges. So you have to select from the right hand side journal voucher, as because we will book this RTO and insurance charges in journal voucher. By pressing F2, you can change the date. First, we need to debit the buyer's ledger. So Subham Trading Company ledger will be debited with 10,000 rupees, and there is include RTO and insurance both the charges. So by pressing Ctrl C, first we will create insurance charges. Under group you need to select current liability, as because this is the insurance charges and company will be pay insurance charges to insurance company, so this is under indirectly current liability for the company. By pressing Ctrl C, we will create RTO charges ledger in the same group current liability, as because which is the RTO charges, this is a fixed charges which is going to be paid to RTO office. So this is a ultimately current liability for the company. So we will debit 5,000 as the insurance charges, and 5,000 will be credited as the RTO charges, and party will be debited. So this is how you can book RTO charges and insurance charges of any of your customer, any of your bike purchasers. So let me show you by clicking go to. First we will open ledger of the company, so I'm going to open here Shubham Trading Company ledger. First you can see we have sold to Shubham Trading Company, and after that we have take insurance charges and RTO charges. So total amount is showing as a receivable 2,26,600. By pressing Ctrl A, we will receive payment from Subham Trading Company. So Subham Trading Company ledger will be credited with the amount 2,26,600. And by pressing Ctrl C, if the bank ledger not created, so you can create your bank ledger under group bank account and provide all the information related bank, like your account number, IFS number, everything, and save. Now you can see Subham Trading Company ledger has been nil. Now let me show you insurance and RTO charges ledger. So you can see RTO charges ledger is showing in credit side. So we need to pay RTO charges amount to RTO office. So by pressing Ctrl A, we will select payment voucher and RTO charges amount will be debited, and insurance charges amount again will be debited with 5,000 and our bank will be credited. So this is how you can paid RTO charges and insurance charges to the insurance company and RTO charges to the RTO office.